Now let's bring in constitutional expert with the McGeorge School of Law, Leslie Gilo Jacobs this morning. Leslie, good morning to you. First, we want to ask you, when it came to gun laws, the Supreme Court took away individual rights to the states. But with this giving power back to the states in this decision, why are we seeing two very different things coming out of the Supreme Court just days apart here?
Well, we're seeing that the Supreme Court justices have an agenda to expand some rights and to contract other ones. And you're exactly right that the gun decision, this decision, one of the arguments is this is such a complicated and controversial issue, abortion. It should really go back to the state legislatures. Let them decide, let the people decide. But exactly yesterday, we heard that no, that's not true with guns. Even though it is a controversial issue, that's something that the 5-6 justices will decide that, in fact, is a right that means that legislatures can't act upon it. So we are seeing choices being made by the justices on the Supreme Court about how to change the meaning of the Constitution in one way yesterday and in another way today.
And then I wanted to talk to you about matching programs that allow doctors from California, for example, to travel to a state with stricter laws to assist and perform abortions. Could this decision end a program like that and prevent them from doing this anymore?
Well, certainly doctors will have to be advised of what the laws are in the states they travel to. And so the laws in the states will apply to those doctors. And so the programs can exist and say, we'll fund you. But I think individual doctors will have to look and say, is it safe to do this here? Or am I doing something illegal?
And then Leslie, lastly, we're just asking, what do you think that Californians specifically should know with this decision? I think there's a lot of worry and confusion among different sides. What would you say to them this morning?
Well, I'd say that if you're thinking just about being in California, then use your ballot box, vote for a legislature, get the laws you want. There's nothing in this decision that prohibits the California legislature or any California government body from funding abortion, from expanding access to abortion. Those things remain available. But if you're thinking about women in other states, then you should be concerned because they are going to experience a much different situation if they have legislatures who are going to criminalize this or otherwise prohibit abortion.